Hi beauty lovers! Now that our wedding's over, I thought it might be cool to show you how I did my makeup for the big day. Now, I'm not your typical natural beauty bride. I like bold, so this look isn't for everyone. But if you're looking for some inspiration on smoky eyes or a Playboy model look, stay tuned. First things first, I used this Laura Mercier primer all over my skin to make my makeup last all day. Since I tend to get greasy, I also put this mattifying base from MAC on my T-zone. Now for the airbrush foundation. About 4 to 5 drops is all you need. Test the product out on the back of your hand to get a feel for the air pressure, then hold it about 8 inches from your face while floating your wrist around loosely. Most airbrush guns come with a rubber stopper to keep you from pushing all the way down on the air. Try to hold the trigger in the same place, about halfway, the whole time for even coverage. And also, let me know in the comments below if you guys want me to do an airbrush gun tutorial. As you can see, I skipped the concealer because there will be fallout from the eyeshadow on this look. As always, start with an eye primer. Use the shimmery end of an eye brightener to highlight the inner corners. Here I'm using an ivory pink matte shadow to cover my eyelid and my brow bone. Then, using a fluffy brush, I'm going to blend this red-violet color in the crease from inner corner to out. And you can see how much time I'm taking here to really blend and work the color in. To soften this color, I'm going to use a shimmery plum over it. To give myself a real Arabian princess look, I'm going to use Scotch tape for clean ends. Be sure to stick the tape on the back of your hand a few times so it loses some of its stickiness. Then apply it gently with the angle going towards the end of your brow. Pat a frosty black eyeshadow like Creep on your outer corner. Extend out as much as you like. I pulled mine out pretty high up and far out for more drama, obviously. 'Cause that's how I roll. See how it's turning into a V shape? That's what you want. Then take a clean, fluffy brush and blend it all in. Oh, how I love MAC's 224 brush. Now, take a matte black with a small dome brush. I'm using this to intensify the crease where I want it the darkest. Then, peel off the tape. Now with a black glitter eyeliner, I'm marrying the top shadows with my lower lash line. You can also take this opportunity to line the inner rim. There's just no way to make this look cute. I'm using an iridescent white pigment called Vanilla to go over the eyelid and the brow bone now. Since I knew it was going to be a cry fest of a day, I wisely chose to go with waterproof liquid liner. I like to use an angle brush for more control. Just follow your shadow shape on this one. It's pretty easy. See how it matches up against the tape line? Clearly, I needed glitter on my big day, so I used MAC's Reflex Pearl with Mario Badescu's Rosewater Spray. Just spray your brush, dip in glitter, and apply. Curl, 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 and apply waterproof mascara, of course. It's not a wedding unless the bride has on false lashes. These are some flirty ones from Ardell. I'm applying them with waterproof black drying glue. Eyes done. Now it's definitely time to cover up those bags with full coverage concealer, please. I'm topping off the concealer with a colorless loose powder. My face is pretty oval, so I always wear a bronzer to give me some dimension. I'm applying my favorite cream blush with my fingers. And I'm going to lock it in place with some of Dinaire's Airbrush Blush in Peachy Pink. 2 drops is literally enough. I'm holding the gun a little closer to my face for a more concentrated payoff. To get some gleaming cheekbones, I'm using this shimmer liquid in Champagne by Dinaire on the high points of my cheeks. The cool thing about airbrush is that you don't see it happening, but all of a sudden your skin will look flawless. For the lips, I'm using 2 lip liners. The plum one is to contour and shape the lips. The natural one is to fill them in and make the lipstick last longer. Here I layered 2 pink lipsticks together because I just couldn't decide between the 2. I'm using an iridescent glittery lip gloss on top because I can. The last step here is to use Cinema Secret's Super Sealer spray. This will lock in your makeup and make the whole thing sweat-proof. And that's my boo. Hope you liked my wedding day look. See you guys next time.